was a notice from CMA concerning a company called BuildNet.
Smart 24, driving business.
Cooking oil like no other makes your meal so sweet and scrumptious. The taste of
Smart 24, driving business.
Second day of the Renewable Energy Conference of 2024. Taking you back on what happened yesterday, we did have the Minister of State and Energy as well as Renewable Energy, Ms. Ruth Nankabira, who opened the event and talked about the importance and use of clean energy. We did have a number of speeches from a number of prominent people when it comes to this space, and some donors such as the commissioner from the French embassy. We did have a number of speeches where he talked about how important clean energy is and how much effort they are putting as the French embassy into seeing to it that Uganda does have a clean environment and accessibility to clean energy in forms of transportation, in forms of clean cooking, and a number of different aspects about skilling and enabling African women to be able to take part and transition into the use of clean energy. We do have people from Clean Homes who are exhibiting a number of these things that can help us get to know more about how to access and use clean energy. And as we start the day today, we are looking forward to sharing more and more about how to transition Uganda into this clean space. We do have a number of exhibitions today, such as Total Energy, which is exhibiting the use of electric cars and border borders, which also charge electrically. We do have clean cooking, cookers, gas. We also have those who are dealing in things as agriculture, how to be able to transition from the old age agriculture to the new age agriculture. And we are going to be diving into those conversations with them briefly as we continue the second day of the Renewable Energy Conference and Expo of 2024. Follow me as we go have brief conversations with them.
Watopulira maneno.
Uganda, blessed with nature's bounty, is on a journey towards a greener tomorrow. From solar and hydropower to wind and biomass, Uganda is harnessing renewable energy to transform lives. The Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, together with the National Renewable Energy Platform, present the Renewable Energy Conference 2024 and Expo, where visionaries, innovators, and industry leaders come together to shape Uganda's clean energy future. From October 31st to November 2nd at the Munyonyo Commonwealth Resort, Kampala, Uganda. Join us to network and discover the latest trends, innovations, and business opportunities in the energy sector. Get in touch with us for registration, sponsorship, or exhibition opportunities. The Rec 24 and Expo is organized by the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development together with the National Renewable Energy Platform and their partners, together with Smart 24 TV, driving business.
Exhibitors is one of Clean Homes, probably known as Nexus Green, and she's going to tell us more about what she is exhibiting today. Happy to have you here, madam.
Thank you so much.
So could you tell us a bit more about what Nexus Green is?
Okay, Nexus Green Limited is an engineering, procurement, construction and finance company. It's a UK-based company, but with offices in Uganda. We came in when we got into a contract with the Ministry of Water and Environment, a Government of Uganda project in partnership with the UKEF, that is the British government, to execute 687 sites all over the country. So these sites are both irrigation and water for home use. That was our entry point. We do solar irrigation, we do water pumping, basically known as the Nikon 2001. We do that. We use solar to pump the water so that it gets into the tank, such that in a dry season we are still able to have power or to have water. Then secondly, also Uganda has always had issues of drought.
Yeah.
So what we are trying to address as Nexus Green is to use water pumping and also irrigation to address that, so that a farmer is able to have execution throughout the year. I'm sure it will increase productivity, it will increase yields and increasing the economy in the long run.
Okay, so
Yes.
we see that you're helping us deal with the issue of drought when
Yes.
it comes to climate change.
Yeah.
And how is it being affordable to the low people, the income earners in Uganda, especially those in the rural areas?
Okay. The beautiful thing is, like I said, there is a partnership with the government of Uganda, and
Yes.
the person, the last person at the rural area is what is at the heart of everything.
Okay.
So through our 687 sites, most of these are benefiting. We are in every area, east, west, north and south, to the farthest areas you can think of in Uganda. So we are there. That's the first milestone. Then secondly, also our products are not, I would say not very expensive, but also you want something that will last.
Yeah.
We'll give you warranty of 25 to 30 years on our solar panels. We'll give you warranty of on our inverters of 5 to 10 years on our inverters, and then on our batteries. Now the beauty is it might be not cheap in the short run, but in the long, you're buying a product that you're certain that it will take you over the years.
Okay, so in case I'm interested in getting more information and maybe reaching out and getting the solar panels,
Yes.
how can I be able to reach out to you?
Okay, the easiest is our website, www.nexusgreen.com, and then secondly, you can also come to our offices. We are located in Tinda, in the Tinda Industry Area, Henley Business Park, and then you can also make a call. I can give you a flyer where we have our numbers, and then you can reach out to us.
Okay, thank you so much for extending a hand to Ugandans
Thank you
in
so
order
much.
to be able to help us to transition from the use of fossil fuels and all the climate change issues into clean energy and access.
Thank you so much. Thank you too.
Uganda, blessed with nature's bounty, is on a journey towards a greener tomorrow. From solar and hydropower to wind and biomass, Uganda is harnessing renewable energy to transform lives. The Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, together with the National Renewable Energy Platform, present the Renewable Energy Conference 2024 and Expo, where visionaries, innovators, and industry leaders come together to shape Uganda's clean energy future. From October 31st to November 2nd at the Munyonyo Commonwealth Resort, Kampala, Uganda. Join us to network and discover the latest trends, innovations, and business opportunities in the energy sector. The Rec 24 and Expo is organized by the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, together with the National Renewable Energy Platform and their partners, together with Smart 24 TV, driving business.
As we continue to talk to a number of the different exhibitors who are here today, we've just finished one who is in solar energy and accessibility to agriculture and irrigation services. Let us go ahead and talk to a number of the other exhibitors who are here with us today. Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning.
You can hold it. And what do we have here today for the expo?
Yes, my name is Manfred Becker. Actually, I'm from Germany.
Okay.
I'm together with some Ugandan partners,
Okay.
and we carry out practical skills upgrading in the solar field.
Okay. So, of what importance is that to us as Ugandans and in this expo today?
Yes, we do that since 2011 in the country. And the topic here is change of livelihood. So which impact can skills have, or practical skills? Is very simple in my eyes. People can improve on their salary. They can use their practical skills. They can use it in the community, in the villages, so they can improve on their lively standards, let me say it like this.
Okay, so what are some of those skills that you are giving to the society today?
Some skills are, for example, how to install a solar system in the right way,
Okay.
how to put the components together, how to check on the materials on the local market, and some very critical points are how to work safe without getting electrical shock or electrical hazards.
Okay. For someone who may not know, could you briefly tell us what a solar system is?
Yes, a solar system is a system to produce electricity in a clean way just by the natural source of the sun. So a solar module just changes sunlight into electricity, and then we have other components to distribute, the battery to store, and the charge controller to observe the flow of current in the system.
Okay, that's interesting. So if I may ask, how is that helping on solving the issue of climate change that is being talked about a lot today?
Okay, this is an interesting question. Thank you. So on the one hand side, we have, of course, energy to produce the components. We need energy to produce the batteries. We need resources to produce the solar modules. But if we compare this, what our input in energy to the effect we have, it's really a very beneficiary thing for the whole community, because once it is produced and it is established and mounted and designed, it will give you energy for 12 to 15 years without any, or with let me say, with small services.
Okay, that is very great. First, I would love to thank you for the effort that you are playing in helping Uganda's economy grow.
Thank
and for some of us who would love to reach out to Baker Consulting, how can we be able to do that?
Sorry, come up again?
How can we be able to reach out to Baker Consulting in order to attain the vocational training?
Yes. First of all, you can use the website.
Yes.
So everything is there, the WhatsApp number, phone number, or you can just simply scan the QR code,
Okay.
and then you will reach out.
A physical location.
Physical location will be in Kigo,
Kigo.
near Entebbe, yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank
and
you.
Have a lovely expo ahead.
Yes, have a lovely day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Uganda, blessed with nature's bounty, is on a journey towards a greener tomorrow. From solar and hydropower to wind and biomass, Uganda is harnessing renewable energy to transform lives. The Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, together with the National Renewable Energy Platform, present the Renewable Energy Conference 2024 and Expo, where visionaries, innovators, and industry leaders come together to shape Uganda's clean energy future. From October 31st to November 2nd at the Munyonyo Commonwealth Resort, Kampala, Uganda. Join us to network and discover the latest trends, innovations, and business opportunities in the energy sector. The RED 24 and Expo is organized by the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, together with the National Renewable Energy Platform and their partners, together with Smart 24 TV, driving business.
Thank you so much. And as we continue to talk to a number of the different exhibitors here today, I would love to first remind you to follow the conversation on our social media platforms. We are currently live streaming on Smart 24, our YouTube channel, and you can catch the full conversation there. And for posts about the speeches going on, you can be able to reach out to us on our X space, also known as Smart 24. And we've just briefly shared with a gentleman in the solar space again. Let's go ahead to talk to another exhibitor here with us today. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, madam.
It is a pleasure to have you here at this expo today.
Absolutely glad to be here.
So what is this that you are dealing with and exhibiting today?
So today we are exhibiting Kobo Toolbox. Kobo Toolbox is a data collection application which is used across sectors. This is an energy and renewable, it's a renewable energy conference, but Kobo Toolbox as a data collection application is used across sectors.
Okay.
So you can use it in the renewable energy sector, in the development sector, the humanitarian sector, and different sectors. What is it? It deals with data collection. If you are doing research, you're collecting data, you are deploying teams of data collectors across fields, and you are collecting data, interviewing communities, working with communities. This is the tool to use.
Okay, so should I think that you play a part in the system by providing research for the companies that are in the space of energy and renewable energy services?
Exactly. So we, as a product, as a tool, we are an enabler for research, for engagement with users, with customers. If, for example, a company is dealing in this renewable energy sector, you want to engage with teams, you can use this particular application, and the platform itself very easy to use. It's open source, which means it's free. You can easily download it from Google Play Store, sign up, create an account, and create your surveys, and then begin collecting your data.
Okay, should I be proud and think that this Kobo Toolbox is made by Ugandans from home here?
Well, that's an interesting one. This is because, you know, right now the world is one village.
Yeah.
So it's not made in Uganda, but it's used globally.
Oh,
it's used globally across sectors, across research institutions, government agencies, humanitarian agencies, and so it's not Ugandan made, but actually the story is it was in the initial stages of Kobo Toolbox. The research team that developed Kobo Toolbox began here in Uganda. They began in Gulu. So this is the Harvard Humanitarian Initiative team that started here in 2005 doing the research survey here, and then they said, okay, why don't we develop this product? And in Gulu, because Kobo in itself, Kobo, it means to transfer in Acholi language, which is a Ugandan context, and
we are still proud that that they've made a step in coming to our own country.
Right.
And lastly, what do you have to say about transforming livelihoods of Africans or Ugandans to access to clean energy?
It's all about data.
Yeah.
Transforming livelihoods is all about data. You cannot say we are transforming lives in Masaka, for example. What are those lives? Who are they? Who are these people? So that's where tools like Koboto Books come in, so that you can quantify if you're distributing solar panels to thousands of people, who are those thousands of people? So that's where data becomes very critical in getting the initiatives.
Okay, thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
having an initiative in helping the country move towards a better direction.
Amazing. Glad to be here.
Have a lovely expo.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Let's go ahead and talk to a number of the different exhibitors here with us today. And we are here with, again, someone in the renewable energy space. Good morning, sir. I'm okay. So what do we have here with us today?
This is Ayuda.
This is?
Ayuda, and it's an initiative that is all about energy and energy productive to make sure that we all shift from to renewable energy, so that we make the world a better place.
Okay.
Ideas of energy that are able to be cost saving and in order to cater for people from remote areas, so that they are able to also access energy and to have better and solved lives.
Okay, what are some of those things that you provide that help in poverty reduction?
Yes, as you see here, we have solar panels that are really costless, and they generate power and also charge by natural resources, for example the sun. And yes, there is life, there is domestic activities. For example, in farming, we hope in watering plants and all that kind of rural and domestic work.
Okay, in case we want to reach out to you, how can we be able to find you?
Well, our offices are located in Kampala, in Zambia, and I also have some flyers where we haven't set them yet, but we have our contacts there, and also www.ayoda in Sion, Uganda.
Okay, thank you so much and have a lovely expo. Those are some of the people that we are at the exhibition today, and we are glad to be here. So follow the full conversation on our YouTube live on Smart24 and our Twitter X Space. So let's go back and follow the conversation more. Thank you so much.
But actually, irrespective of what you feel, the air quality can actually be bad. So I think that's where there's an opportunity to utilize the data to compare, but also at the same time inform interventions with targeted, basing on the data. You can actually be able to intervene in areas where air quality is not that great accordingly. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Any more questions?
All right, I will just take a round of just one more round before we can release us for a break. I think it's only fair we have a student ask his question.
All right, good morning to all of you. My name is Tuzinde James and I come from Makerere College School. Today my question is going to be about air quality, right? So personally, I've been making some research about how we could switch to more clean fuel, but instead of us only using, let's say, one resource, which is electricity, why couldn't we use like other resources like biofuels? Like obviously biofuels are forms of biomass, but instead they're made of less complex elements, which means they pollute less, right? They pollute less. So I heard of a project that's actually being carried out in the US. They make smokeless stoves. It's like a type of stove, right? A charcoal stove, but instead of it releasing the smoke into the atmosphere, it absorbs that smoke and after absorbing it, it decomposes it into less harmful gases, just like how cars reduce the amount of emissions going out of their engines. So if as you had such a project going on, I feel like it would be much easier for people to adapt into that than imagine somebody in a rural area, right? They have never seen light since they were born, and you're telling them use an e-cooker because it's safer for our environment. I feel it's very hard for them to adapt to that. But if you tell them there is a stove, but instead of it like working as a traditional stove which releases smoke into the atmosphere, it absorbs the smoke. So I feel like if you made something that's more comfortable for the people, it would create a nice variety of options we could opt for instead of us going for one main project. So, thank you.
Wow, tell your neighbor there is hope. The youngsters are researching and brilliant. Where is my friend with the mic? Please go ahead.
Hello everyone. Good morning. My name is Agono Aaron, a student of Civil and Environmental Engineering